The 10 largest lizards in the world. Number 1. Komodo dragon, Varanus komodoensis. Weighing in at 300 pounds and 10 feet in length, the Komodo dragon ranks number 1 as the largest lizard. The young dragons are 18 inches long and live in the trees for several months while they grow. Adult Komodo dragons will eat their young and other dragons, but typically eat carrion as their primary food source. At times they will also eat pigs, deer, and cattle. They have been known to attack and eat humans. Number 2. Common, or Malayan, water monitor, Varanus sylvator. Southeast Asia is home to the Malayan water monitor. Growing as long as 9.8 feet, this ferocious lizard can swim underwater for long periods and live happily on crabs and other invertebrates. It can also climb trees and feast on what it finds in a bird's nest. They are not timid from urban areas and have been spotted eating roadkill. The tail and the neck are pretty long, and the sharp claws and tail are used as weapons. Humans bitten by the Malayan water monitor will not die from the venom, but will experience some mild effects of the poison and bacteria from the bite. Number 3. Tree crocodile, or crocodile monitor, Varanus salvadori. The tree crocodile typically ranges from 7 to 9 feet, although the longest measures an impressive 16 feet, giving them the win for longest lizard. The Komodo is still the largest by size. The longest portion of the lizard is the tail, which is half its length. They like to eat carrion, small reptiles, mammals, and bird eggs. This species is considered a challenging hunt due to its aggression. However, they prove to be valuable for their meat and skin for clothing and drumheads. Many are caught in traps that were set to catch other animals. Number 4. Parenti or goannas, Vavanus giganteus. Australia is home to the parenti lizard, and the Komodo is a relative. A bite from the parenti lizard is not poisonous, but will take a long time to heal. The lizard does possess evolutionary remains of a venom gland, which is a possible reason for the length of healing after a bite. If approached by a predator, the parenti will raise its head and hiss to scare the predator. Their second defense is using their long tail as a whip. They will turn and run if neither of these works. Number 5. Black-throated monitor, Varanus albigularis microstictus. This large lizard is often kept as a pet. Their temperament is very mild when raised as a pet, and they even need interaction with their humans and are said to recognize their owners. If you are inclined to keep a black-throated monitor, they like to play, and they need exercise. You can take them for walks on a leash. This is a stress reliever for your lizard and will give him a better immune system, improved health, and socialization. Those that grow up in the wild can become aggressive due to their need to play. The uncertainty of what a person wants may cause them to become fearful and lash out. Number 6. Nile monitor, Varanus niloticus. Our 6th largest lizard is the Nile monitor, at an average weight of 44 pounds and 8 feet long. Their tails are nearly 1.5 times the length of their body, with an olive green to black color with cream or yellow colored V-stripes on their head and neck. These stripes look like bands or spots as you look farther down the back. At about 2 years of age or 14 inches, the females will begin having eggs. They are deposited in burrows, typically 12 to 60 eggs at a time, depending on the size of the lizard. Number 7. Lace monitor, Varanus varius. Named appropriately, the lace monitor is dark in color with cream to yellowish lace-like patterns. This is to help camouflage them from their predators. When they lay their eggs, the female monitor will dig the side of a termite mound and lay 6 to 12 eggs. The termites will rebuild their mound, thus protecting the eggs from predators and elements, keeping the eggs at a constant temperature. After about 7 months, the females will return to dig out the hatched eggs. The lace monitor is the 2nd largest lizard in Australia, reaching up to 31 pounds. They have adapted their long tongue to be snake-like for better use of their smell and taste senses. Number 8. Blue iguana, Cyclura lewisi. As the name suggests, this lizard is blue to gray-blue. It grows to be approximately 31 pounds and nearly 5 feet long. The coloring gives cover when the iguana camouflages itself among nearby rocks and scrub of Grand Cayman Island. An adaptable lizard makes its home in dry, rocky forests with prickly foliage or moist areas of woodland forests, dry to subtropical or semi-deciduous forests. The blue iguana prefers to eat leafy greens, carrots, sweet potatoes, fungi, insects, soil, excrement, leaves, stems, fruits, and flowers. They like to bask in the sun and hide in rocks, crevices, or caves at night. Number 9. Galapagos land iguana, Conolaphus subcrustatus. The Galapagos land iguana is native to Galapagos. It will grow to be 28 to 30 pounds and just shy of 5 feet long. Their coloring is primarily yellow with white, black, and brown blotches. They are considered vulnerable. The rise in numbers of small animals such as cats, dogs, pigs, and rats has been a cause for the decrease in the land iguana population. More animals are hunting the same food sources, and these animals are predators of the young land iguana and their eggs. Land iguanas reach maturity between 8 to 15 years of age with a lifespan of 50 years. When they mate, the female will search out a suitable nesting spot, burrow, and bury between 2 and 20 eggs. Number 10, Marine Iguana, Amblyrhynchus cristatus. One of the fascinating lizard species is the marine iguana. They are the only lizard to swim in the ocean around the Galapagos Islands. The short blunt noses allow them to feed off marine algae and seaweed, using their claws to help them stay on the ocean floor and their flattened tails to help them swim in a snake-like motion. They can remain submerged for up to 30 minutes and dive as deep as 65 feet underwater. They will sneeze out excess salt absorbed from extended periods in the ocean to prevent dehydration. During times of sparse food supply, the marine iguana can lose up to 20% of its size. This allows the lizard to survive on less food and remain healthy. Once the food supply is restored, the lizard will regain its former size.